Blackwood Marsh Fish Canning Factory? What in the world? It's where we love our fish more than we should. Hello everyone, Thranxes here. Welcome back to the Sinking City episode 4. We're here in Oakmont. We're searching for the Wheel Tome. Now we can see that the book is in this area here. Let's see, we went into this house. There's Century Avenue and Beacon Street. Right. This is actually here. Wheel Tome. Okay. That being the case, we just came out of a rather large building. It had quite a significant thread in it. Oh, a shoe shine. Well, it's nice to see that some things don't change, and you can still get basic services. This one says it's inhabited. This looks a lot like the house we were having trouble in. Oof, that's a lot. Nope. No, in fact, I think we should just save our sanity and depart. Let's make sure we have a firearm ready. But more than anything, where would the book be over here? Tempted to say I don't even want to stay here too awful long. There's not... Oh, wait. On the other side. Aha. Yes. Oof. There it is. The Unaspreklichen Kulten. The book is bound in heavy leather with iron hasps. It is a fairly decent translation, which makes the knowledge it reveals all the more nauseating. If one wants to use the ritual of 7 desecrated graves brought by the horrible Ikvibe, rising the 6 serving undead, you'll need to create a wand from oak or maple. The carvings on it should be made with an iron knife soaked in the blood of a fallen woman and the sperm of the sorcerer. While placing the signs, one should chant the following: Fan ihu azarak sonar zomalek ole ol barbarus ol orhushitas, while holding the wand to the north. How specific. Ooh. Okay, we've been a little unsettled by having... Oh. Oh, put down. All right, now. Oh, let's get out of here before something bad happens to us. Oh, we're starting to see things. Here, let's heal ourselves. I'm not sure what the mark on the Ferris wheel was all about. Ooh. Ah, but even navigating this town a little bit is treacherous. To try to get away from where we were going.
But the dusk of time is at hand. Here's the prophecy inscribed in the twilight of the dying moon. The hidden shall arise, and Icarus waters.
No. No. That's not going to happen. But there's no boat here. On this next section, it's a pretty long way to go. It's the Oakmont University. Then we can go back and take this bridge, and then what we need to do is we need to go to the Oakmont Chronicle, right?
The dusk of time is ahead.
So we got our little side quest while we were here. And that's a good 400 experience. There's nothing to scoff at there. What we need to do for a hot second, though, is to create some ammunition. We found the Mystic Tome, right? Well, let's make some ammunition here. At least so we can get a full mag. We might end up taking some skills that net us better ammunition crafting capabilities moving forward. I don't like having to run from a fight. But then again, I imagine we're not supposed to be fighting every monstrosity we come across. This guy is really sweeping this section of the sidewalk with a bunch of boots strapped. I'm curious what your backstory is. No. Not today. Infested area. I don't want to go to that infested area. As it turns out, infested areas are no good. The last time I went to one, I got handled pretty well by the monstrosities therein. So this is the Oakmont Police Department. I don't think they're gonna like me going in there and mucking up everything. But if we could go to the newspaper, perhaps we could get a few more clues as to what's going on. New fast travel point, Coverside West. Oh! Oh, these are fast travel points. Oh, how handy. So we've got a couple of them. Okay, I need to remember that. Those are fast travel points. Boots and shoes. Ugh. All these people seem like they've had better days. This place just feels so horribly oppressive. There we go, the Oakmont Chronicle. Let's see if we're able to find some information about the newspaper articles that may have been burned at the expedition office.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Right.
Aren't you a newcomer?
What's that got to do with it?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I only got in recently.
Guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers. The archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work.
Yep.
I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
It's like the only one for miles around, right? Okay, let's do this interview. Let's get it out of the way right now.
Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I served in the Navy? Sure.
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question.
Uh-oh.
Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
Do I confide in her about the No, I'm tracking down missing people.
I've been investigating disappearances all around Massachusetts. The missing people all seem to have ended up here for some reason.
The mystery of the newcomers. And you want to know why they're here? Well, they aren't very forthcoming about it. And it doesn't help that most of them aren't thinking straight, to put it mildly. I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know.
You never know.
See you later.
Stay safe. Stay safe.
Okay, I will. Stop saying it. Archives. You'll often need to look for useful information within various city archives. Archives contain topical information. For example, City Hall holds general data about citizens and organizations, while info about specific categories of people like criminals or patients can be found in police or hospital records. In the casebook, evidence may have a hint icon indicating you need to do some archive research. In the archive interface, select the piece of evidence you wish to investigate, then choose 3 criteria to search for relevant information. A search conducted with the correct evidence and criteria will result in new information being added to the casebook. Oh, wonderful. That sounds really cool. So let's just take a look around before we go digging in the archives. See if there's anything worth digging around back here.
Stay safe.
Yeah, you're fine with me being back here. But what do we have upstairs is the real question. Working on a print, perhaps? What do we have here? Oh, that's handy dandy. Thank you. Let's go ahead and load those in there. That's nice to know I can come here for some 44 rounds. Looks like that's about it. Okay, fair enough. Oh, wait. Hold on, it goes up one more floor. Don't tell me you guys are still able to print here. Again, it's a way to get up and down for some weird reason. And we climb over it. I mean, I guess it would make sense if you had to have a shootout in here, but then I imagine the situation will be pretty dire. This is a public building. Well, sort of. Aha, what have we there? Shell casings, coil springs, gunpowder. I accept these terms. Alright. That's probably all they're going to give us here. So we have to search by 3 criteria. I'm rather interested. Let's take a look at the casebook again. No, the Mine Palace. So we currently have the expedition headquarters was vandalized by Innsmouthers. They burned all the expedition archive, even the newspapers. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. Okay, let's see. Partially burned cargo manifest. The key to the headquarters lost expedition. Let's see. Period would have been after the flood? People, section, advertisements, district, Grimhaven Bay. Left the city unafraid from Grimhaven Bay. Recent postings would be after the flood, right? Because after the flood is more recent. I don't know when the flood started. I think the flood is recent. Freight and cargo manifests. Let's say after the flood, right? Let's search. No information. Okay, how about the 19th century? No, it doesn't say. Okay, no, let's turn off this and let's go for people, let's go commoners. No information found. Officials? No, because we're looking in advertisements, right? They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. Postings or ads. Current events after the flood. Articles and interviews. Front page. No, it's got to be advertisements. Oh, what did I do differently? Oh, I'll have to look. Ship freight advertisement. The 30-ton ship Titania is currently available for hire. You'll find it fully equipped for transport, as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration for the price of 70 rifle bullets or the equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Let's look at the case book here. We've got the ship freight advertisement. Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Well, that's what we need in our lives, right? We need to go down to the port. Pier 3. Yep. Okay. Then let's fast travel to here. No, don't place the mark. Instead, are we not able to... Should be able to fast travel, right? I'm not sure how I'm supposed to fast travel. But maybe that's not the way we want to do business anyways. Perhaps it would be best if we did some exploration of the city. It's still a little early in the game to be trying to fast travel, maybe. Alright, so we're just going to cut across this river and... Oh my, is that a whale? Is it a whale? I don't even know if that is a whale. Let's take a look at the map. We need to cut left is what we need to do. Oh, look at that rainbow sheen. Ooh. Hello, gentlemen. Don't mind me. Just business as usual. Barnacles growing up and down the sides of buildings. What is that? What am I looking at? What? Waitley's household chemistry? What the heck? Maybe I don't want to loiter here in the water. Ugh, we're like caught on something. Let's go this way. I've got a weird feeling about this. No, you're not going to let me on board that? Okay, okay. There's no way to, like, dismount the boat unless you get to a predetermined spot. What is going on here? What is this thing? What is this? There's something growing out of that building? What am I looking at here? I'm not sure what that is. It's got to be coming out of this building here. And we're going to have to deal with this infested area. Alright. Let's just push through it. Nope, climb out, climb out. Let's just go. Push past it. Oh, this dock is sinking. Oh my goodness. Everything here is just atrocious. Alright, here we go. Oh, I can't see the thing I wanted. There it is. What? What the heck is that? Sir, do you see that thing over there? Sir, you're not going to talk to me? You're lucky. What about you? Nobody wants to talk to the newcomers. Or maybe they are the newcomers. Blinded by their own madness. There's a whole lot of people not being right here. Look. There it is again. Oh. No, we're not going in there. Let's just... Oh! It's one of the critters. No, let's get away from that. Fitz O'Callahan. Alright, we're down by the port at least. Losing sun.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Oh, you're talking to me. Where did you come from? Don't sneak up on me like that. Okay, okay. Is this even a thing I want to... Nope, nope, we need to go back. There's a specific way we're going to enter the port area, and it is not over here.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Well, at least he talks to me. Must be a local. I think it is the newcomers that are quiet. And who might you be?
You're the man who handled the problems in the port. Seemed like a sharp sleuth. Want to make something on the side?
Pay me and I'm in.
You pay, I work. What's the job?
Ah, a fellow businessman. I'm Vincent, but you can call me Vince. First task is to find the ship's log for the Pride.
Charles Reed. A few questions, if I may.
Sure, sure.
Any clues on where the Pride might be?
What can you tell me about the Pride? I'm gonna need somewhere to start.
Mostly rumors. The captain was an exemplary patriot. Always had a flag with him. His last shipment may have been chemicals in metal barrels.
It could be resting on the seabed 1,000 miles away. What makes you think it can be found?
I wouldn't waste my money on you unless I had hope. Local drunkards say they saw the barge on the sunken road near the fish market.
Good. I'll check the place and bring you the Pride's ship log if it's still there. Why are
Okay.
you looking for a ship log?
Yeah, why the
Maybe I'll
log?
tell you when the job is done. Right now, you don't need to know.
In my line of work, you don't get far without appreciating the need for privacy. I understand.
Okay,
See
fair
you
enough.
later.
Let's go ahead and flag that in our map. I'm gonna find a ship's log, entrance Oakmont port. Pride was transporting a load of chemicals and metal barrels. Captain was extremely patriotic. More importantly, rumor says it was seen in southern shells on Moorland Road. In southern shells on Moorland Road, near the intersection with Old Colony Street. There you go. Okay. Ooh, was that the one I saw? Maybe. Said near this intersection. There was a boat over here. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. But first things last. We're gonna stick with the main case for now to try to open up some more stuff. Let's get another fast travel point. Ooh. Oh, you can only fast travel from point to point. Ah, well that makes sense. Oh, look, the weather has improved. It's not quite raining. All right. Blackwood Marsh Fish Canning Factory? What in the world? It's where we love our fish more than we should. That should be their slogan. There's a lighthouse. Who's hollering? Who is this?
Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help. Help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What are those creatures?
What creatures? What are you talking
I
about?
don't see any.
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
Ugh, I'm looking for Sanders.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Okay. If you are crouched, hostiles are less likely to detect you. Enemies may harm your sanity as well as your health. Some enemies have unique abilities that may come as an unpleasant surprise, but most have weak points too. Ammo and supplies are scarce. Scavenging, crafting, and quest rewards are the only source of supplies, and guns are not going to reload themselves. I think we've looked at that one before. Okay. Shell casings, gunpowder. Oh, these little things we can kill with some melee. Piece of cake. Save our bullets. And And ammunition for when we need it. Oh, Sanders.
Shot dead. Point blank.
Okay. So somebody being shot is not necessarily from these critters. Oh my.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
Okay, you're not gonna let me tool around in the boat out there. What about you?
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Struggling with that sanity a little bit. This is the Titania. This is it. What in
This
creation?
would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Time charter contract. I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel, Titania, any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance, up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased. Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Okay. Doesn't look like she's a very seaworthy vessel anymore. Oh, what have we here?
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Okay. Let's go back and see what the gentleman knows. What is going on here? Do I want to do that yet? No, hold on. I don't want to do that yet. Let's go talk to the guy. I want to get all the facts before I try to recreate events. What do you know, sir?
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
Tell me about the ship.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
What kind of a man is Sanders?
This Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer. Seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
Where is he now? Yeah, he did until he didn't.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
Good enough. Okay. Sea creatures, the harbor's been cleared, mine palace clue. Before we do that, let's work on this recreation.
You can't take me! Eat this!
Okay.
To the mare with you! Die! Die!
It's a whole group of people? I don't understand.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
This one has to be first. Right?
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Right. And then over here... Was this... It had to be this one second, right? Like, they broke out into a fight. It was mutiny.
To the mayor with you! Die! Die!
It was a mutiny. At which point, Captain Sanders defended himself.
You can't take me! Eat this!
Oh, look, he got hit
For
with an
whatever
axe.
reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Oh. Still hallucinating. So, key evidence collected. Okay, well, let's review the Mind Palace and see where we're at. So, got the time charter contract, the events on the Titania. Only one man survived. So Captain Sanders fled the port, but only one man survived. So Sanders was the wounded person. The harbor master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier, and the only survivor of the fight on the third pier of Grimhaven Bay was a man badly wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man and is now seeking medical aid. No, those don't go together. There's still a lot to piece together here. Let's go ahead and we'll remove this. Alright. Seeking medical aid, he likely would have gone to the hospital. Is there more from you?
The mayor's cursed these days.
I understand. Oof, easy, easy. Cover your mouth when you're coughing like that. My goodness. I'm trying to spread disease around this place anymore? And there already is? Oh, and the stench.
The door won't budge.
Under the Keel bar. They don't want me in now. I've betrayed... I've betrayed someone in there. Alright, well, I suppose next stop is going to have to be the hospital. I think that's as good a place as any to wrap up episode 4. Thank you so much for joining me as we swim through this madness one day at a time. Until next time, take care.